Welcome to Anuniverse Double Two. Today the topic of discussion is what is the difference between cooling and refrigeration. Cooling and refrigeration. First one, cooling is a spontaneous process and refrigeration is not a spontaneous process. In cooling, the final temperature need not be lower than surrounding temperature, and in case of refrigeration, the final temperature should always be lower than surrounding temperature. And refrigeration basically is defined as the process of cooling of bodies or fluids to temperature lower than those available in the surrounding at a particular time and place. So here we need to know what is the main difference between cooling and refrigeration, and we try to understand with an example. For cooling, we have a hot cup of tea. If we take a cup of tea which is hot and leave it on table or any place, it cools down. However, its final temperature cannot be lower than surrounding temperature. So this is the example of cooling process, but it is not an example of refrigeration process, because here the final temperature is not lower than surrounding temperature. For refrigeration, we take a glass of hot water which contain hot water, and for cooling this hot water we use ice cubes. These are the ice cubes which are used for cooling of hot water. These are the ice cubes. So cooling of hot glass of water by adding ice. So here we add sufficient amount of ice and the final temperature of water will be lower than the surrounding temperature. So this is the refrigeration. So the main difference between cooling and refrigeration is that in cooling, final temperature need not be lower than surrounding temperature, and in refrigeration, final temperature should always be lower than surrounding temperature. So today we have learned the basic difference between cooling and refrigeration. Subscribe to get more videos on mechanical engineering topics Anuniverse Double Two. You may like its Facebook page www.facebook.com Anuniverse22. You may share this video with your friends and students. You can ask your queries by commenting. Give your suggestions if required. Thank you. Have a nice day.